Yo! Hello and welcome to another episode of Ain't Got a Clue. Is this episode 5?
I can't even remember. I
Probably
think
is,
I've been away. You know that feeling when you've been away on a holiday and
You don't
come
even
back,
know your name, innit?
You don't even know. Shut up. Don't have to log into Twitter.
It's
Don't have to
Marcus
log into Insta.
Bronzy.
I'm Marcus Bronzy. Hello. How you doing?
I'm K Kurd.
You right?
This is Ain't Got a Clue.
Yeah, man.
It's the podcast where we just make viral clips.
Pretty much.
Ain't really got a point to it. We just put clips out there, innit? I'm also basically, remember, we have a Patreon, so sign up to that. Let's get all the admin out of the way first before it gets to the end.
Pretty much, you're going to enjoy this episode, so you're going to want some more of this episode. So what you can do is go to Patreon,
get exclusive content,
and you get everything without ads.
And we were saying, how many was it? How many followers were we going to get?
I think we got to 10,000 followers.
You're going to go out and Marcus is going to go into the woods on Patreon and start doing a madness. You're going to create a fire in that.
Create a fire.
You're going to create a fire.
Go and create a fire. Yeah.
From scratch.
From scratch. All right. But all joking aside, if you like this episode, we have even more episodes that are exclusively for our patrons
Exclusive.
only. And moving forward, Ken and I got some other things in the pipe works as well.
Exclusive.
Vibes in with you guys.
Exclusive.
Who are on the Patreon. Anyway.
We don't need soundboards. My mouth is a soundboard. Pow. How. Anyway.
K.
You've been on holiday. How was your holiday? Where'd you go? What'd you do? What'd you get up to?
I went to Spain.
Who'd you sleep with?
It was... I went to Spain.
He's like, oh.
Why would you say that?
Why would you ask such a thing?
I went to Spain and I enjoyed myself. But I also, like I mentioned last week, I've just learned a lot about British people on holiday. We are very unique. We are very unique people, British people. And when I say we, I feel like they. I don't feel like I was part of this. I don't feel like I'm British, yeah? I don't feel like I was part of this.
Is that when you was like, you really played your mixed race card?
Bro, I didn't have to play no card. I was looking at these people and I was like, no one I know behaves like this. And I think, do people just go away on holiday and as soon as they know that no one else is around that knows them, they just act like absolute
Can we just put a pin in that for a second? Though? Since you've shaved your beard, you could get away with so many different nationalities. I'm just trying to figure.
Really? Where'd you put me?
I think you could get away with Mauritius. I think
people have spoken Creole to me. It's happened before.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. Go through these. I'll tell you if people have spoken languages.
I think like you look like you could be from Mauritius.
Yep. Easy.
I think number 2 probably Brazil.
I've had that before.
Brazil, Portuguese.
Had that before. All joking aside.
You know what? Tunisian.
I've had that before. Egyptian. I've had that, bruv.
That's what I'm saying. Libyan. I think North Africa. Let's just say North Africa.
North Africa. I'll take that.
Apart from Algeria, I can't see
my brothers out there.
I can't see you as Algerian.
At a push though, if I told you I am, you'd be like, maybe.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. We're at Moroccan defo. Yeah.
Easy. See that? Yeah. Look at them eyes, bruv. Ooh, sex.
I'm trying to think where else. Like you basically got a Joker card for like a lot of places.
I think I have. You're right. And have I used it in the past? Maybe I'll explain to the Patreon. But it's funny though, because I've kind of just gotten to a point with languages now where if people start talking, I can kind of get the gist of the basic conversation wherever you are. I did this on holiday as well. Like, so for example, you're in a supermarket and the person goes to you, whilst you're getting your shopping, do you want a bag, innit? That's what it is. Whatever they're saying is, do you want a bag? You say, yeah, you get a bag. You say 2, you get 2 bags. Like whatever, if someone sees you or whatever.
So you can tell with like the intonation in their voice.
Body language, intonation. Something like that. Oh, what? No. I'm not in the queue. I know it, bruv. Easy. It's very easy. Yeah. Very easy. But yeah, like I said, I've seen things. One of the most distressing things I've seen, and this isn't going to be in the clip, this will just stay in the pod, is I saw a buffet. And for the buffet, they had Moroccan night. Because they theme food. I was at a very nice restaurant.
Like, yes,
Moroccan nights.
My home country.
I was like, bring it on.
Give me the tagine.
I was looking for tagine. I was looking for couscous. I was looking for good couscous. I was looking for some lamb. Yeah. And I will not lie. This hotel was a nice enough hotel where the food was authentically Moroccan. It had flavour, and I wasn't upset. However, there was this little bit of this buffet, right, where there was a ham and cheese sandwich selection.
Okay.
And some were missing.
Not gonna lie, ham and cheese.
A white bread ham and cheese boring on a sandwich.
White bread ham and cheese is not. I don't even think they have the same. I don't even think Moroccans eat toast.
No.
Not in Morocco. Like,
no, 100%.
I can't see like Berber.
Berber asking for a friggin'
tribesman. Yeah. No, I can't
man.
see,
Yeah. So I went there and I saw kids eating. I was like, you know what? I don't know. I felt emotional, bro. I was like, "There's good lamb here. There's good lamb. There's good lamb for you."
Look at you, you absolute flipping, you little uncultured little prick. Look at that. There's a great tagine there. There's like some meat in there. There's potatoes. There's rice. Whatever.
There was
flavors.
There were two types of
slow
couscous.
cooked.
2 types of couscous. The lamb had been cooking for 48 hours, bro.
48 hours cooked.
Yeah?
And this prick called Gary from Scunthorpe's turned up with a flipping ham sandwich and gone, I don't really like Moroccan food. It just smells weird.
And this is maybe where you can educate me on food stuff, yeah? Someone was asking if there was gluten-free chips as well. Is that a thing? Gluten-free chips? Then they were like, I need to know if the chips are gluten-free. And I'm like, this is a Moroccan night. Be looking, ask questions about the rice.
Let me tell you one thing, Let me tell you one thing. Don't go to any Middle Eastern, North African, whatever restaurant, and start asking about allergies, innit? We don't know, innit?
Fam.
We don't. Listen, don't turn up to a Kurdish restaurant, a Turkish restaurant, an Afghan restaurant, a Lebanese restaurant, a flipping Moroccan restaurant, Algerian restaurant. What else have I missed off? Egyptian, Iranian. Like, don't turn up to any of these places. Don't go to anywhere on Edgware Road. Furthermore, just don't turn up to any restaurant on Edgware Road and ask about tell them about your intolerances or your allergies. Because they will look at you and go, vegetarian. Wonderful. They'll get you a chicken shish that's got a bit of peppers and some fried tomatoes on it and a bit of salad. And they go, vegetables. Don't try it. You think they know what a lactose intolerance is in any of them places, bro? They just go, raw, your belly feels a bit funny after cheese, innit? It's normal, innit?
Keep it moving.
Yeah. You know why? Because we wash our ass. That's all it is. Right? They never gave a shit, bruv. Like, don't try to ask them, like, what? Trying to tell someone you've got a gluten intolerance in the Middle East. They're going to look at you like...
I'm a celiac.
They're going to look at you like...
Get me.
You might as well be speaking about. Don't ask any. Well, I don't even think you. I mean, I think you go to a curry house. They're a bit more open to the fact that I'm a vegetarian.
Oh yeah, because obviously you have depending on how you practice your religion, you can choose to be whatever level vegetarian. Yeah, cool.
But
get a nice paneer.
Yeah, exactly. But your bog standard, any of those places.
Where them man are cutting the meat off the stick or cooking the meat on an open fire, it's hard to have that conversation.
Any nationality.
You're telling them to take the meat off and do that to vegetables only.
Any nationality that provides you with a mixed grill, where they were like, where we're like other people have got like a fruit salad, like 5 a day.
Yeah.
Them man's 5 a day is 5 different types of meat a day.
5 skewers a day, bro.
It's like
5 skewers in.
Bro, do you know like how wild is a mixed grill, bro? Man are like, do you know what? We'll give you lamb.
Yeah.
We'll give you minced lamb.
Check.
We'll give you a chicken.
Now to add some base to that.
Some places then go a chicken doner.
Yeah.
With a bit of lamb doner.
We mix that in.
And then they put some wings on the grill as well. And then they go, boom, that's your mixed grill, bro.
Yeah, and then a little bit of salad.
Some red cabbage, red onions.
Just a little bit of that.
Yeah, red onions. And they give you that one little big chili in it to just eat and that, yeah.
Hey, boss man, can I have an extra one of them? I'll pay for it if you want, bro.
Yeah. Don't ask them, man. Don't tell them, man, I've got a lactose intolerance.
In fact, send us a picture. Go in and ask for a vegetarian mixed grill. And I want to see what you get. Yeah, there's nothing. Send a picture. Because
go to a kebab house and ask for a veggie thing. They'll give you
vegetarian mixed grill, bro. They're gonna look at you like,
bro. I can't even like fathom. Go to a Lebanese restaurant right now.
Yeah.
Ask for their biggest veggie dish. They'll get you a lentil soup.
Yeah.
And that's it, bro.
Yeah.
But that's it. But you can't really enjoy life.
Yeah. So I saw that. And then you know what, Kay? I chilled, man. But for me, I was just very upset with people not being open to trying new things. That's all it is. That's where my root of my pain is, bruv. Try new things. If you don't like it, it's cool. Just try. Has
there been a point in life where you've tried something and then you've regretted it?
You know what? I always regret trying. I've tried it again and again. Mussels, bruv. People have tried to hype to me about this delicious seafood.
And you're just not having it in the right place.
Not mussels in there. Come on, man. Man's had them.
Yeah.
But mussels from the sea. Every time I've had mussels, I've gone, don't like it. People are like, this is the best. Don't like it, bruv.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. I'll be honest with you, yeah.
Tastes
a lot
like
of
seafood.
food. Yeah, but I've said this before, yeah. Like, I don't like lobster. I don't like...
Okay.
Do you know what I don't like lobster?
Why?
Here it is.
Yeah, go.
You see lobster, yeah? Everybody bills lobster as this nice, expensive meal, and they're like, oh my God, like lobster tastes nice, it's a premium dish, it's this, that, the other, yeah? First of all, yeah, if you go and order lobster with a girl, immediately she's got the ick. And I'll tell you why here. Because before you even eat the lobster, they give you a bib.
Oh, yeah.
Now you, as a grown man in your 30s, has a bib on, right? And gloves to eat.
And now you have to beat the shit out of your food. You literally have to beat the skin off it, the shell off it.
Bruv, I'm fighting. Yeah, you're fighting. You're fighting a flipping dead animal.
Yeah,
to get the food
trying to
out.
have casual conversation. Yeah. So, like, what do you like to do in your spare time? That's headlocking. You're headlocking a lobster.
They give you that. They give you what can only be described as like knuckle dusters. For knuckle dusters for the road, for the sea, bro.
Actually, you know, it's nutcrackers. It's just for the claws.
Yeah,
it's claw crackers.
And what? And
the little stick that you got to fucking shake it with.
And then deep it, you've got this massive. You've got this massive lobster, and you get about that much meat out of all of it. Yeah,
quite literally.
You got about 2 bits, and then it's just like flipping. You just put that yellow sauce over it. They give you the butter sauce or whatever it is, and then you're like, well, that was £56 for that.
And then afterwards, you were covered in fish juice. Try and tell me you're gonna smell sexy, bruv. I don't care what you're wiping your hands with afterwards, bruv.
Yeah.
You're covered on
but
the
that's why they give you gloves as well, bruv. You look like, bruv, you can't eat lobster and look good looking.
I'm not eating lobster.
You can't look lobster.
You can't.
Don't eat lobster with a girl on your first date or with a guy on your first date, whatever. Just don't do it, bruv.
Just don't. You can't.
Don't eat it on a first date because you're gonna look like a gardener or like a big baby, bruv. And it's long.
Yeah, order simple. First date, you gotta go with something simple, nothing sexy. Lobster. Wrong idea.
No. Yeah, but that is first date. Don't try anything new.
No, keep it boring. Keep it plain. Simple.
Go with something you've tried 100 times and go, oh, I've never had that before.
Yeah.
Brother, go for that.
Keep it simple.
Girls looking at you like, what? You've never had a hamburger? Yeah, not from me.
Anything where you need more new utensils than a knife and fork, don't go for it. Chopsticks, cool, go for it if you're skilled. If you're not skilled with chopsticks, think about it, bro.
Oh my God.
Don't go for the sushi.
Oh my God. Yeah. Don't go sushi, bruv. You're out there
trying to act all casual. So
nah, it's long. You've gone to an expensive restaurant, Chinese, Japanese, Far Eastern, one of them restaurants, and they're like, oh yeah. Here's the meal, right? You're looking at the cutlery. Stress. Just 2 sticks.
2 sticks.
Just 2 sticks, yeah? Now you're sweating. You've got rice and you don't know how to eat it.
Now you have to eat rice with chopsticks.
Yeah, you have to eat rice with chopsticks. And in your head, you're like, I would take a spoon right now, bro.
Yeah.
I will take a spoon. And anybody that says that they don't eat right with a spoon, you're lying, bro. You've done it before.
And you know what? The waiter in those restaurants always knows that you're fucked. They know you're fucked. They look at you. Anything else, sir? And that's your time where you can be your true self and say, right now, I'd like a spoon. You know what you do?
What, because you're with somebody else? Like, nah, do you know the worst bit, yeah? Do you know the worst bit when you're eating rice with chopsticks, yeah? It's the bit where you've got it. You've got the rice. Yeah. You've got the rice, yeah? You're feeling fantastic. You're like, it's going up. And then you get cocky. So you lose eye contact with the rice. You lose eye contact with the rice, yeah? And you start looking at the person in the eyes and you go, the rice has dropped. There is no rice. You've just put 2 sticks in your mouth. Now it looks like you're just being suggestive. Like, put your fingers in my mouth and look what I do to them.
In the meantime, you're just feeding your lap. Your lap's getting the best meal of his life.
You're just seeing bare rice on the little napkin that you put on your flipping lap.
And the waiter's looking at you going to the kitchen. Look, another one.
Bruv, I'm not, like you said, nowhere. I'm not going to any restaurant.
Keep it simple.
You see those trying new things, Try new things in the comfort of your own home first.
Yes, 100%.
Or if you're with people you know. And that's another thing. You can't really try new things around your mandem, can you?
Nah.
Around boys, you can't.
Nah.
Well, think about it. I was having this conversation with some people the other day, actually, where I was like, no guy has ever tried a new restaurant with their friends.
Nah, man. Pressure is on.
No, but you've never any like one of those expensive restaurants. it's always been with your missus or on a date or something. Whereas girls, this is what I love about girls. Girls friendships are flipping amazing, right? Girl friendships are wonderful. They're like, somebody will organise it and they'll be like, do you know what? On the 13th, it's a Friday. We're all getting dressed up. We're going to a specific restaurant. They've all bought like the best dress. They've all dressed up and they're all having fun and they go there and they have a whale of a time. They've tried a new restaurant, tried some food. They pay for it, whatever. Night's been amazing. When you and your boy want to eat, yo, bruv, do you fancy getting some lunch? Where do you want to go? I don't know, man. I don't know. And you just end up in Nando's.
Mixed grill?
Mixed grill. Yeah.
Mixed grill?
But then you end up in like Nando's or you end up in like you said, for a mixed grill or something. We don't really try.
Bruv,
start a group with your boys. Go and start a WhatsApp group with your boys right now, and go on. What's the Friday? What's this Friday?
Just say this Friday, do you want to meet up?
Guys, this Friday, we're all going to go to Sexy Fish. This is going to look at you like...
Do you know what? That group will be the quietest group in the land.
No. Why? Why?
So the one single person. Are there things there though? Who's bringing things?
No,
but
they'll be like, what?
Are there whose birthday is it?
But it'll be why. Like, man, they need a reason and be like, and you'll be like, nah, just to go.
I feel like we need to treat ourselves.
Shut up, man. Better man just start sending memes in there, cussing you, roasting your ass, bruv. Yeah. Is everything all right, bruv? No, we need to get this guy a girl, bruv, man. What, you got no things? You start getting roasted, bruv. Can't even try anything new.
Oh, man.
But football, tell your mates you're getting football.
On it. Let's go to a new five-a-side spot. Yeah, man, let's try it out, bruv. I heard they got good AstroTurf there, bruv.
I've literally got someone message me right now going, do you want to go football in Beckenham tomorrow? That's what my friends will be like, do you want to go gym? Do you want to do this? There's nobody that's ever like, okay, let's go to flipping Amazonica and try it out.
Do you know what the closest version I did to this, where we tried something new but kept it football? Yeah, is we played foot golf. You ever heard of that, bro? It's where they take a golf course and just cut a bigger hole in it. We all get a football. You got to try and kick it into the hole. So we were like, we're trying new things, but really, it's just football. It's just football, bro. Kicking the ball into a hole. And you know we went afterwards,
pub to watch football.
We went to get a mixed grill. I swear to God. It was fantastic.
The funniest thing is, we probably might order a mixed grill.
You know what? It's right now. We tell you this podcast is brought to you by Mixed Grill.
I wish it was. I wish it was. Hey, listen, if there's anybody out there with a restaurant that doesn't do any allergies,
it does a vegetarian mixed grill. By the way, if your name's Michael, Mixed Grill. Oh, come on, the pun's there for you, bro.
Grill, mixed grill. But real talk. If there was a guy called Mick that owned a mixed kebab restaurant
that had mixed grill, I'd call it Mixed Grill.
No, but you would, you wouldn't go there.
Well, I don't know. I might do.
It would have to be an Arab that's named himself Mick as a joke.
Oh yeah, 100%. You go there, and he's like, "Are you Mick?" And he just goes, "Grandma."
It can't be just some rat. Like if I see an East End fella, like nah, there's no way. It has to be a proper yes. My name is Muhammad, but we call myself Mick. Mick's Grill.
Same thing. What? So is that like how you're vegetarian is the same as the chicken? Yes. Same. That's what you want.
But in all honesty, I want to ask you, right? Like, so say you do go to a restaurant, and like, say you go to one of them restaurants, and then they're like, not there, but like, you know, when you go to a restaurant, like, do you have any allergies? Mm-hmm. Say you list them. What do they do?
What, like that kind of restaurant?
No, but like say for example you go to like Smith and Wollensky, right?
They got
steakhouse.
They got to take out.
It's an expensive steakhouse.
Yeah, they got to take out their little booklet and go through everything. There's like charts and stuff they have to go through.
But that is
play bingo before you can play dinner.
That is so dead with a paper menu. Yeah, that is so dead with a paper menu. At least with like an electronic menu, you just go filter. What do you have?
Yes,
and it's like, I'm a pescatarian. There is nothing for you here.
I would love that. I would love that if there's a meme came up and just went. No. What meme should come up?
If the waiter looks at you, what do you want? Then you say, no, what is your allergy? And you're like, I'm a vegetarian. It is advisable to say, we are not here for you. Do not call me. Do not say hello. I am not here for you. I've got a lactose intolerance. Okay, so this sauce we cannot use. You might as well just eat everything dry. What the fuck are you doing? Do you know what? You can't even, like, depending on what you're allergic to, there's some vegan restaurants you can't even go to.
Oh, 100%. You got people that have got allergies to celery. That's a thing.
Celery allergy.
Yeah, and I'm not getting it confused with celiac. There are people that are allergic to celery. There are people that say they're allergic to onions.
What do you reckon? Yeah, I mean, I know this is really bad mind, right?
Yeah.
This is really bad mind, but
what
is the one allergy you look at and go, oh, fuck off?
My one is when people say they're intolerant to something, but you always see them breaking the rule. Like gluten intolerance. Oh, I'm a bit gluten intolerant. No, you're not. No, you're not. Gluten doesn't make you feel that good, yeah? But you're not gluten intolerant to the fact where you make out you're going to be in hospital because I see you every single week having a cheeky little frigging burger around us, like whatever. It's people that make it bad for those that have really got allergies. I mean, there's people out there. Like I got a mate out there.
It's like when people go, oh, I've got ADHD. And you're like, no, you don't, bruv. You're just lazy. Or like, oh, I've got OCD. No.
Have you really got OCD?
You're just tidy.
Have you really got OCD? So that's something like, you've been to somebody and they've said you got OCD. No, you've gone on Google and you've decided. Stop the self-diagnosis. Be careful with that.
Stop the self-diagnosis, yeah?
Be careful with that.
Let me be real. Let me be real.
Yeah.
Mental health issues are a real thing, and we should be open with them. But please do not self-diagnose in it.
Let me tell you the worst place to go to, right?
Google.
The worst place to go to.
WebMD.
If you're not feeling well mentally or physically, when you really want a real clear definition and some clarity around the matter, is the internet.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
This is where we turn to professionals.
Bro. Let me tell you, yeah, the amount of people that have gone, oh yeah, I think, what's it? No, I've got ADHD, and I'm like, have you been diagnosed? They're like, nah, I did an online test, right? Bruv. And I'm like, hold on, what online test did you do? Yeah, and they send me the test, and it's like, why do I need to like close adverts before I go onto it? I'm closing pop-ups.
Why are there single hot girls in my area?
Yeah, exactly. And because you got ADHD, you're like, bro, where are these kids? Like, start talking to them and that. But no, like, if you're closing pop-ups and stuff, and then I have to put in like details, and then I have to like find out what's it? You know what? When it gives you the 9 little squares, and it goes, which one of these are bridges?
Oh
and
my
you're pressing
gosh,
the bridges and
stuff,
and you're pressing all of that, and then you go in there and you're like, and then you're doing that because 7 questions.
Nah, that's not enough. Those questions are not enough to define you as a person. Yeah, man. Like, look.
Stop self-diagnosing. The one that gets me is when people go, I suffer from anxiety. You're nervous. You're nervous. You're nervous.
What a hard one is that...
Don't get me wrong, there are people that suffer from anxiety.
What's mad is...
But not you.
Everyone feels anxious, right?
Yeah.
So suffering, bro, I'm not a doctor, innit? There you go. That's why you don't listen to us.
Exactly.
See, that's why you don't try and give advice.
I mean, listen, we ain't got a clue.
Nah.
But at the same time, stop like overdiagnosing and misdiagnosing yourself, innit? Wait till like a professional diagnoses you.
So again, this isn't
speaking of mental illness.
Yeah. This isn't my diagnosis, right? But like, you see, like a caveman, right? There's 2 cavemen, right? One of them is worried when they're around the fire at the end of the day, when they're eating their little catch of the day. One of them's worried that everything's not going to be all right because they only caught 1 bit of meat that day. And the other one's cool. Like, whatever, bruv. We'll catch whatever. The one that's worried, he's like anxious, innit? Like a little bit anxious. That's like the base level of anxiety. Yeah. That's like the lowest, simplest level of anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like, in this world where we haven't got to worry about hunting and we haven't got to worry about doing all this stuff, we're more likely to feel anxious about things that are not even... Like, because, for example, most of us can eat whenever we want to.
Yes.
Most of us can
No. Hold on. We have choice of what to eat.
Oh, bro, there's a shop. Everyone listening to this, there's a shop open near you in the next 24 hours that has a Snickers waiting there, just in case you want to eat it, bruv. It's there for you. It's waiting for you. There's some Doritos. Who knows, if you're in the right area, you might get that and a sandwich for £3. Who knows?
People don't understand the level of privilege you have. I do something now like, oh my God, this is the bit where we turn into like a one of them motivational podcasts.
Come on, man.
If you hear some music behind this, and like if you hear some inspirational music behind the next part I say on TikTok or whatever, mind your business, just like it and move on in it.
If we make K black and white and put a montage of Rocky fighting in the background.
Not even Rocky, just put the music over it, I wake up every morning, right, and I say Alhamdulillah, which, you know, if you're Muslim or whatever, like, or you've come from a Muslim family, or even if you've had Muslim friends, you'd understand that phrase. It means, you know, thank God, essentially, right? And I say that all the time, right? Just even if, and I'm not really religious or anything, right? But I say that because as soon as I say it, man, I get this wave of gratitude that comes over me, because I'm like, right, I'm healthy. I've got a roof over my head. Do you know what I mean? I've got people in my life that love me. And do you know what? Today it didn't rain as badly as I thought it would, or whatever, right? And it sets me up so well for the rest of the day, right? Where perhaps if I didn't do that, I'd feel a bit mental. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No, I hear that, bruv. For me, and this is all joking aside as well. For me, I don't have that feeling instantly in the morning, but it's whenever I'm going for a walk sometimes, yeah, and I'm just walking. I like to go for a little walk, have a little thing.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm just like, you know what? I can walk, you know. Some people can't walk. I've got that choice, bruv. I can walk around, breathe in the fresh air.
Yes.
Some people don't even have like that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I'm like, you know
100%.
what?
How do we even get onto this?
Bruv, we're keeping it real.
How did we even go into it?
Intolerances and people googling their issues.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
we probably. Do you know what we probably suffer from? We probably suffer from some like.
Let me just do a little test. I think I have done those tests online before. It's like, are you a psychopath or not? And unfortunately, I'm not. I would love to do one of those tests, and like an alarm goes off. Where do you live? Anyway, go ahead.
What I was gonna say though,
Yeah,
yeah. Can I? I know I've said this before, yeah, but this week really cemented it for me, yeah. You saw that video that I put on my close friends, innit?
Which one? Oh,
you know the one about a morning routine, yeah. All right, let me just say, yeah. Let me just say, yeah. Now, yeah. Morning routines, yeah. Stop fucking sharing them, innit,
bro.
Especially all you people that do motivational content or whatever. Stop sharing. Stop sharing your sharing your morning routines. Yeah, we know your morning routines are a load of rubbish, right? I saw a guy say he wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. He goes to he said he wakes up, does 20 minutes stretching.
Yeah.
Then he reads a chapter of a book.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the gym.
Yeah.
And then he does like a 20-minute workout. Then he goes to the seafront, walks on the seafront. Then he goes for a little swim, comes home, spends time with the kids. And then he goes to the studio for 9 o'clock.
Then he gets to work.
And
the co-host said something like, wow, so you've done more in your morning than most people get done in a day.
Can I just say, anybody that is saying that they're waking up at 4:30 in the morning, it just screams bad time management to me, innit? Yeah. Especially if you're self-employed. If you're self-employed, you have no reason to be waking up at 4:30 in the morning, innit? You have no, unless you own a like shipping business, or you own something like, do you know what I mean? Or you got like a fleet of drivers.
Aggregates business.
Yeah. Unless you own like a builder's yard or something like that, or one of the, you have no reason to be up at 4:30. Stop lying. There is no reason for you to be doing all that stretching and stuff that early in the day. Break it up, bruv. Also, these lot are putting bare morning routines in. What? You don't spend 20 minutes shitting? What? You don't?
Bro, he didn't even put in the 15 minutes just sitting on the side of your bed. You know when you get up and just look into middle distance and go, fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. If you've done a real morning routine, it'd be that. It'd be you standing there going, do what you're doing.
You just wake up in the morning, you just sit there and you go, what day is it? Wednesday. You know, clocks go back in a few days.
No. Fuck all of that. It's even worse than that. Yeah, it's even worse than that. You're like looking at this in your eyes and you're like, fucking hell, we've got to do this again. Do you know what I mean?
Well, let's be honest. What's the most real start to your morning routine is? Alarm clock goes off, wake up, snooze that bitch, back to sleep.
Yeah,
that's the original morning routine.
Stop chatting shit. Please stop lying, bro.
Do you know what?
You are not waking up at 4:30 in the morning and do. But man was said I read a chapter a day as if you've read a book.
What book?
So.
Yeah. What book is that though?
What book?
Has a finite chapter that's the same length
every day. There's some books, a chapter 3 pages.
There you go.
And that's what you're reading. Stop lying. And also, let me tell you, I don't care about your morning routine. I don't care about nobody's morning routine. All these people telling me I wake up 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Well done.
Great for you, innit?
Fantastic.
Bad time management to me, innit? Just bad time management, right? You can spend your time much better. Get your sleep. Everybody that's telling you, oh yeah, like, what's it? I don't need sleep. I need sleep.
You need to be in bed at 7 a.m., 7:30 p.m. to get 8 hours sleep if you're on that kind of thing. And do you know what? I'll be the devil's advocate, Kay. I'll say, if you're listening to this and you somehow believe that there are people out there that live like that, there may be a small percentage of people that can function like that. But let me tell you, the majority of us cannot function like that 4, 5, 6 days a week. It's not. There is no way.
There is no way.
And a lot of those clips, I know that they're designed to be like to make you inspired, but really, it shits on a lot of people. Because if you wake up at 11 and you scratch your ass and you go, fucking hell, and then you watch that and you're like, my man has been up for 10 hours.
Let me tell you one thing, yeah? There are days I get up at 10 a.m. and I'm a successful grown man in it.
Bro, there's days when I get up, go for a piss, brush my teeth,
and go straight back
to bed feeling fresh. I took a little shower as well. Why not go for a morning shower? You know what I feel good for? 3 more hours.
Yeah, I'm not a millionaire in it. I'm not a millionaire.
Nah.
Granted, I'm not a millionaire, right? I don't have a family or whatever, but I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? And I don't wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I go gym.
Yeah.
I work out.
Yeah.
I do my steps.
It's that hustle culture, which I get it in a way. I like hustling, but you can't hustle like
yes,
that.
You can't hustle.
You can't hustle.
You can't hustle. But also, everyone doesn't need a side hustle.
No, we don't.
Stop trying to. There are people, yeah. There are people out there. You know what? Like the way you're seeing online, yeah. It's like you need a side hustle. You need 14 strains of passive income, whatever. Some people just want to do their job and chill.
Yeah.
Stop trying to force everyone.
That's cool. That's fine.
That is absolutely fine, bruv. Stop trying to force everybody to have a side hustle.
Fine.
If a man wants to, or if a woman just wants to chill, do their 9 to 5 and go home.
And is there really such thing as passive income? Because I'm trying to think about the most passive income ever, right? And that is being a royal. You wake up, you're paid. Yeah? Your face is on the money, motherfucker. That's how royal you are, yeah?
Yeah.
They still have to go and shake hands, cut ribbons. Dude, I'm not saying it's the hardest work.
Got to shake hands with poor people, you know?
Ethan, I'm not saying...
As a regal aristocrat, do you know how much nasty that must be to them?
I mean, after I mean...
He was on benefits.
It's not hard work, what they do. I'm just saying, it's not passive, innit? Like, is there really a passive income?
If there is, such thing.
Let me know, bro. Because if you're doing one of them jobs where all I had to do was work for 3 months and then I get this amount of time, that's not passive, bro. You just done some work for 3 months, isn't it?
Do you know who I respect, yeah? Do you know who I respect? The people on TikTok or whatever, yeah? Fuck the people telling you to get side hustles. It's the people that go, here's how you can get 45 days of holiday with just 10 days.
Boom!
They are the real MVPs.
They are the ones. They're like, right, guys, New Year's coming up. Here's how you can turn your 20 days annual leave into 60. Oh, come on. Yeah, I love you. You people, you're for the people.
They are the people. Exactly. They are for the people.
You know
the rest of them telling you to get side hustles, Tories. The lot of you.
Tories. You know what? If you want to become an MP, I reckon that's the kind of lyrics that will get you up there, you know.
Bro.
Right, guys, for today's
40 days,
bro.
They magicked 40 days of holiday out of thin air from your 20 days. They are magicians. They're the real MVPs.
They've got forward planning. Yeah, they've got foresight.
Bruv, I can't be asked to be looking through a calendar going, oh my God, that's a bank holiday. I'll put 2 days there. Just tell me the dates. Let me book them off. And I'll do that.
And then you smugly walk into HR, hand in your holiday request to your boss or whatever.
And it still gets rejected. But do you know what, right?
Because HR's watched it as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, they all got those days. Sorry.
Belinda's already booked them off. So we can't have 2 of you.
Fuck Belinda again. Belinda's like, what was that? Nothing, Belinda. Thanks for showing me that TikTok.
Fucking twat, bro.
Yeah, man. I like that. Those are the kind of ones that I like. I like that is real inspirational stuff.
Oh, 100%.
When I see people that put in the work for the people like that.
100%. 100%. It's like obviously we've got a new Prime Minister now.
Yeah.
Raji Sunak. No, it's Rishi. It's Rishi.
Yeah, fucking hell.
That woman thought his name was Raji. That was funny on the name. Raji Sunak. But do you know
that's the kind of motherfucker that's not going for Moroccan Day at the fucking buffet. That's what I'm saying, Kay. If he tasted some of that lamb, he'd be...
It was a she.
Oh, sorry. She tasted... Freaking hell. She tasted some of that lamb.
Yeah.
Then and do you know what the worst thing is? Yes, that's a Moroccan person, and yes, it's an Asian person. It doesn't make a difference to some people. Anyway, carry on.
Let me say, yeah. See, everybody, can I just say, can everybody stop pocket watching Rishi Sunak right now?
He's rich.
That's all you need to know, right?
Very rich.
Everyone's like, he's got more money than the Queen, than the King, he's got more money than this, that, the other. Firstly, I don't care about all that. I'll give him 6 months, innit? I want to see you, I'll give you 6 months before I start chatting about your pockets, innit? No, real talk. I'll give you 6 months before Rishi. I'm giving you 6 months before I start firing and start chatting shit about you online. Everybody started doing these videos already. Like, look how much money he's got. He's got more money than what he doesn't care about the poor. I'm giving you 6 months. I want to see what happens in 6 months. If you're for the people or if you're for the banks. My instincts tell me I know which way you're gonna go. Right? But I'll give you 6 months. That's the cooling off. Because people were expecting me to do videos about it. I had people messaging me like, "Hey, what do you think about this? Are you going to do, what video are you going to do about Rishi Sunak?" I'm giving him 6 months, bro. After that 6 months, Rishi, I'm watching you, innit? I'm watching you, bro.
Bruv, I was just going to be gassed if he outlives he will outlive the lettuce though, innit? He will outlive a lettuce.
Yeah,
he's got outliving lettuce capability.
Yeah, that's
but that was great though, innit?
Yeah,
I mean, that has got to be
British
one of the best
jokes.
That is one of the best bits of humor I've ever seen.
Yeah, British humor. That would never happen in America. But British humor is elite when it comes to that sort of stuff. But I just feel like, honestly, if this was a Middle Eastern country, America would have taken us over by now, right? This is absolute ridiculous. There's no stability, bruv.
There was this Twitter stream where they were saying like, write articles about the UK as how UK press would write about Middle Eastern countries that are being taken over. And it was fascinating, bro.
Did you not see Al Jazeera Plus? The way they tweeted, right? It was mad. It was something like, oh yeah, he owns, Rishi Sunak has been voted the Prime Minister of the UK who has a fortune of X amount of billions, while 14 families out of whatever can't even afford to heat their own homes or eat a meal. And I was like, raw. The absolute galls of these journalists, right? The balls on these lot, yeah? But it's kind of easy when you're tweeting that from like,
it's easy to tweet smack from afar though, isn't it?
Even especially as an organisation when you're not like based here, it's like, yeah, man, I'll tweet smack. But do you know what part of me thinks like, I couldn't be a politician because them man let a lot of shit slide on Twitter and stuff.
When you're a politician,
you can't smack people up as well.
People talk shit. Well, John Prescott's the only one,
we've said that.
We said that before. You let them hands go.
Yeah. But real talk, you can't like punch someone up.
You can't. You actually, as a politician, probably take some of the most shit ever. Yeah. Not the most, but you're in a percentage of people where you're getting every day you're getting trashed.
And like it always begs a question to me, yeah. Like you see when you're looking at this as a young person, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at
politics.
how politicians are being treated, how people are talking about them and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah.
What makes you go, raw? I wanna be that guy.
It's hard, isn't it?
Power can't be that exciting.
It must
be like
you must really want to come from a place where you want to change things. Or you're in a place where you're like, oh, this is quite easy for me to get into.
I don't even think, I think some people just like the idea that they could, like they just like the power in it.
But drunk on power.
If you're going into politics expecting to change things, you are so bloody naive, bruv. So bloody naive. Let me tell you one thing, right? You've been on TV sets, right? And you've been on thingy sets, right? Here's how I know, right? If I was in politics, and this is why I'm not in politics, right? So I could just chat shit about politicians. But I also know there's a human element to it. So I don't talk crap as much as I would do.
Yeah.
Here's how I know I would change as a politician, right? You remember the first time you were on a TV set or you were on a film set or whatever you were on, right? The first job you ever got, yeah? And there was a runner, right?
Yeah.
And the runner was like, hello there, are you Marcus? And you're like, yeah, would you like anything? Right? And you were shuffling. You were stuttering. And then hold up. You were like, first time you were like, oh, I'm all right, thanks. Because you were too rude.
Yeah,
you were too polite to even ask. Like you were like, oh, I don't.
No, I was like, do you want anything?
No, have you eaten?
Do you want something?
Have you eaten?
Okay,
Are you all right? Are you okay? Make sure you've eaten, right? And they're like, no, I'm fine. We get lunch at like 4:00, whatever. And you're like, oh, well, okay, cool. But then they come back again and they're like, would you like something? And you're like, oh, do you know what? A water would be great, thank you, right? And then you're like, and that was all right, yeah. What happens now, Marcus?
This isn't me, right?
When I see the runner, yeah? When I see the runner, oh, hello, mate, what's your name? Cool. What menus have we got today for food? Oh, can you get me?
What's for lunch?
Yeah, what's for lunch? Oh,
Moroccan.
Prezzo. Nah, man. Is there any way I could order a Deliveroo and you could get it for me? Don't think I haven't done that, bro.
Big man. Here's what I've seen, yeah? This person will remain nameless. This man said...
I am saying... go on set. Before you tell your story, I am saying I went from not asking for anything to now going, could I just get an oat milk flat white, please? But can you just please put like 2 sweeteners in there instead of sugars? Sweeteners.
Because last time I asked for sweeteners and I got sugars.
And it was sugars, yeah.
And I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference.
You know when they go to you, oat milk ain't available. fucking throwing a strop, and you're telling me as an MP I wouldn't change when I've got access to that much expenses. Big man, you're drinking. I'm telling you, yeah. This is why, yeah. I know we're all fallible as humans, innit?
Yeah.
So I don't judge people like that as harshly. When people are like, these are people in public office. Big man, they're human, innit? When they go, right, you know you can put your dry cleaning as expenses. Swear down, free money. You're doing it, bruv. I don't care what anyone says.
Do you know what I like about UK is, you know, some people don't drink and they're like, you know what? Drinking don't really work for me. I'm out of control. You're like, if I get power, I get drunk on that. I'm out of control. You know it, innit? You're like, you know what? See power? I'll pass on that.
Bro, I know, yeah. Like, you see they get that subsidized bar. I don't drink. I'll be buying everybody else drinks around me. And that. Are you out of your mind, bro? This is the thing, right? Like, people act like they're all holier than thou, right?
Yeah.
Nobody in this country, nobody, yeah, because, you know, you saw them protesters throwing paint over the Van Gogh.
They've been throwing and painting everything this week,
yeah, throwing it over like Monet paintings and Van Gogh paintings and whatever. And people are like, why are they doing that, right? Because they believe in something. Nobody in this country believes in anything strongly enough to either die for it or at the very least go to prison for it. None of you. There is no one in this country that believes that strongly about a single flipping thing. Nothing. None of you. Look deep inside your soul and ask yourself, what cause, what thing is there that I would die for or at the very least go to prison for, yeah? There is nothing. Absolute nothing. They are taking us for idiots. They're raising all of our bills. They're raising food prices. They're decreasing our wages. And we just go, it's fucked, innit? None of you want to do anything. At the most, you go out and do a little protest outside Trafalgar Square or Downing Street and go, well, I did my bit. No, you did not, bruv. Go and die. That's why I respect them people. I don't agree with them. But I respect them. Any of those people that do like Extinction Rebellion and those guys.
There's a small number of people that really will do this.
I respect them because I'm like, people, you're doing it, so because I ain't gonna do it. What?
You're not gonna super glue your hand and stick it to
I'm not super gluing it. What would you die for, Marcus?
You're not gonna go to Oxford Circus and concrete your legs into the floor.
There is no way.
Party.
There is no. What would you die for, Marcus? There is nothing.
What would I die for, Kay? I think there's a lot of things I'd die for.
Like,
there's a lot of things I'd die for, but I don't want to get too political.
Name them now, innit? Name them now. There is nothing. We are all too privileged and too pampered. I mean, I'll be real with you. Yeah. I might die for the internet, innit?
For the internet? For Twitter?
No, not for the Twitter.
Just for the whole internet.
For Twitter. If you cut off all of our internet supply, I might go out on the roads. And do you know why? Because I'm bored.
I mean, whenever WhatsApp goes down, the world goes mad.
Yeah, it went mad, innit? But I'm saying, as soon as
that's just one app. That's one app.
But I'm talking like the whole internet goes down. That's the reason I'll be out on the streets.
Is that when we're going to see?
Because I'm not going to be occupied, bro. I'm just got a brick now. It's not even a real. What's the point of this phone? What? It takes pictures. Okay. Well, I just got a camera with music on it.
Oh man.
None of you believe in anything strongly enough. Like the French. This is why the French will die for anything, bruv. I love it. The French will die if they say the price of flipping petrol has gone up 1p. They're out there on the streets going, that 1p is too much for me, bruv. 1 cent, I cannot. This one is not for me. No. Revolution. Us lot, we let them take us for dickheads. And nobody in this country is on it.
You're
no one's on it, bruv.
I think a small percentage, but not enough people. You're saying.
Nobody on this country is on it, bruv. Remember when they had the French riots?
Oh,
police weren't even going onto the council estates.
Those are out there, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Police weren't even going on the council estates. When we have riots, everybody disperses.
JD Sports gets rinsed sometimes as well, bruv. Nah. It's not the one.
I'm telling you, right?
No, you know what? No. I will say, Kay, we have got people out here that are willing to do it, but I think what you're getting at is there's not enough. Yeah, there's not enough.
No, there's like 5 people. When I say no one, I'm talking about like the average Joe is not dying for anything in this country, bruv.
Average Joe? Nah, mate.
He's not dying for anything.
He's going... and he's off.
Yeah. Like the amount of people... Do you know what happens, right? Something... This is... in our country, right? Something will happen... The man will let the thing happen to them and then go on Twitter and talk about
afterwards.
And complain afterwards and then talk about how distressed they feel. Why didn't you do something when you were there? Why didn't you do something when you were there? That is the equivalent, yeah, of, you know, when you have an argument with someone and then you think of the perfect thing
Should
to
have told him
say.
to fucking, should have said that.
Yeah.
Should have fucking, he's a fucking
And then it gets you
sausage.
even more
Yeah,
angry.
yeah.
People are going out there. Also, here's another thing I hate, yeah?
Yeah.
There are people broadcasting their L's online with no...
How do you mean?
People, like, all right, so, like, people go on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, right? And then just tell people, raw, like, yeah, so I asked, I don't know, I did this thing and then I got rejected and la la la. But like, I don't know, man. Oh, there was a tweet the other day. Basically, people will broadcast their biggest losses on, you know, information that I would have gone to the grave with, right?
Oh, yeah, right. The big TMIs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people are randomly just tweeting stuff out like that nowadays.
Oh, I love it. No, I'm here for that. Keep that shit coming. I love that,
No, for
man.
my entertainment, but
Yeah.
it's like, why are you tweeting this?
What, like on their, like, is in like they're just putting it on their account, like this happened to me today.
Yeah. And you know when people are like, there was like this time when I got rushed in uni, like 14 guys jumped me, they took my shoes, and then I still said thank you to them, right? You know, something like that, yeah. And you're like, why did you tell people that? Like, why did you broadcast that L? Like, talk me through the thought process of you doing that.
I think people just want something to say sometimes. People want to say something with impact. And I think you can go two ways with it on the internet. You can either go, this is my morning routine. Yeah. Or you just go with, I am so cool with being a loser in a situation that, you know what?
There
no
is
one
no
can
way.
harm me.
There is no
I'm
way.
posting this
There
out
is no
there.
way. There is no way I'm tweeting any of that nonsense.
If I'm getting rushed by 14, man, I'm not putting that on Twitter ever.
You think
And then-
anyone's knowing, bruv?
Yeah.
Think anyone's knowing I got rushed? You must be out of your mind, bro.
There's guys out there that have been rushed on Twitter that will act like they haven't been rushed, bro. There are guys out there that have been rushed. There's people out there that have been absolutely slapped up and they'll pretend that that's never happened. But you know what?
But
though?
I
That's what
kind of...
Twitter sphere's for. Because there's also people...
Yeah, but fair enough. You could say I got rushed. Fair enough.
yeah.
But it's when you go into the absolute details and it's wild and you're like, what?
Maybe when it's like a thread, one of six.
Yeah. Man, you're like, what are you doing? Like, what are you... What? Like, it was like this guy was like, oh, this girl left me after I was paying for her son's child support and I was doing this, that, the other on her first date. And you're like, why were you...
Do you know what it... Do you know another thing...
Why were you doing this?
I was talking about the wider issue the other day, Kay, and I think it is, we have this culture now, and I'm fighting against this, and I will actively, personally, it's the overshare. Everyone
But that's
feels
what
like
I'm saying.
people feel like they have to share, like when I say everything,
Yeah.
Like, bit too much milk in this morning's coffee, so had to spend half an hour bleaching. No, I don't care if you have to bleach the toilet or not, bro. But people start that up, Hi guys, I'm just taking a few days off, so here's where I'm gonna be. No, I don't care, bro.
No, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. I
minimise
fully don't
that.
care. Fully don't care, bro. People broadcasting it else. But yeah, like I said, nobody really believes in anything strongly enough in this country. If we did, we'd be in a better position.
Nah, I've got better faith in UK. I think there's people out there, and that's up to UK. I think you need to radicalise them and get them out on these streets.
I am not radicalising
and that is
anybody.
why Kay wants to be your MP.
I'm not.
100K.
Don't no. Let me tell you. If I became your MP, yeah. I told you. I'm using all those expenses. When I end up in an expenses scandal.
No, but think about it. Kay will be like, no, your expenses scandal. You'll be on the front page and be like, told you so.
Yeah, I told you.
And then he'll be
joking.
like, Kay said he would do it, and he did.
Yeah, real talk
What
though.
else would
Like,
you?
I don't think I would, but like, I just wouldn't want to be tempted by it. But I'm putting hella dry cleaning through, bruv.
Mad dry cleaning.
Oh, what?
Your socks will be crispy, starchy as ever.
Ubers, I'm taking Ubers everywhere. You think
Ubers
my car's
everywhere?
moving? Ubers
Right.
everywhere, bruv.
Your socks are gonna have creases in them that people can't even get in their shirts.
There's no way, but like, I love people. Everybody just acts holier than thou. Like, if you weren't in their position, you wouldn't do some of the things they do.
I'd like to think,
Because I do look at politicians as human.
yeah, I'd like to think I'd be like, couple coffees today instead of one. That's what I think I'd be like in my head.
Yeah, but you
I don't
say
know
that,
if I'd be
Marcus,
like
man.
lobster dinner for 4.
No, but you say that, and then you look at, because you know what happens, right? You've had a bit too much, and you look at the bill, and you're like, fuck it, put in it.
The people are paying for this. No, you know what it is? They look at Twitter, they're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't. They look at Twitter when they're getting rinsed. You know, fuck this. Fuck this shit. You gonna talk to me like that?
Yeah,
Champagne.
yeah.
Champagne glass on. Put that through his waters, yeah?
Yeah.
60 waters.
16 waters priced at £72. Fucking. But yeah, I think one thing we do need to stop doing is all of us acting like we're holier than thou. That I genuinely believe that, right? And it's like a lot of people can't make a decision about, bro, some of you are using polls to decide what to do with your life careers. Should I go into... Bro, I don't want to hear any influencer talk about... I'd know what I'd do if I was in the country. You don't even know what content you're going to make. You put it out there on your story going, guys, what content do you want to see from me? You don't even know what direction you want to go in, let alone the country, innit? So please, stop telling me what beliefs.
So you're saying you can imagine an MP going, so right, guys, today we're going to talk about budgets. What kind of stuff do you want to see budgets? Where do you want to see it going?
What? Chancellor's coming on TV. Chancellor's coming on TV. Guys, the budget's coming out next week.
So find me on Instagram. I'm going to be deciding.
I'm going to do an Instagram story. I'm going to put you a question box on Instagram. Just let me know what you want in the budget, innit? Just let me know, man. Like, you know what? You want more for open spaces? Yeah, sure. I can factor that in, maybe.
Shorter waiting list at the GPs, okay. And
do you know about that?
And you know, people always send in the trolley ones. Yeah. Your mum, very funny, very funny. Like, if we can't put my mum on the budget. Yeah. Okay.
No, can we get more sick pay? Some of these are hilarious. Let me tell you, man, you don't know what content you're going to make. Stop getting at politicians. Yeah. And this is not me.
One more. Universal credits.
Brother, let's be real. Right. Let's be real, innit? Like, and I'm not like sticking up for politicians, but I'm saying stop acting like you are going to be better than them.
Do you know why I know I wouldn't be a better politician? I don't know how it works. Relatively, we do not, many of us like to think we know how it all works.
A lot of people don't know what a select committee is. Bro. A lot of people don't even know what a House of Lords does. A lot of people don't know what the difference between local government is and what the difference between the actual central government is.
And do you know why a lot of people don't know what it's like? Because try and explain your job to someone else who isn't in your job. They'll start to get it, but until they work with you, they won't be like, it's like when people. It's like when I tell people. It's like when people tell me, when I tell people I'm a comedian, and they're like, "Oh, tell me a joke then." Suck your mum. Off. Yeah.
Suck your mum.
I've seen someone do that, and I've seen the comedian. I was on a film set for a film by a very funny comedian, and there were other comedians that come through. Yeah. And then there was an extra talking to another extra, but one of the extras was playing copper, but they're a comedian, and the guy literally said it in a room full of people. Go on and tell a joke, and everyone just went, looked at me, went, I'm not going to do that, mate, because that's not how comedy works. Yeah. And he schooled this spreader. Yeah. And I was like, what?
100%. Like, don't ever come up to me and go, oh, you're a comedian, tell me a joke. Suck your mum. How about that?
It's like going...
No, suck your mum. I've had enough of explaining it. It's like...
you can't do it.
You can't do it with any other profession, and this has been done before. Yeah. I'm not fucking...
Imagine walking up to Lewis Hutton. Oh, yeah, drive a car then. Yeah. Do a little drive.
I've got to this point in that where I'm like, suck your mum. Especially when people try and do it to you on like Instagram and stuff like you see my blue tick. You see the followers. Go look at a fucking video.
What about the actual comedy content that you put up anyway?
Yeah, like just go on my page and watch a few videos, innit? But yeah, like they're genuinely right. I don't know. I reckon I'd be a terrible politician.
I don't know how it works.
I'd be good. I'd be good.
I don't know how it works. I know enough to think I know how it works, but I really don't know how it works.
I'd be good for a year.
And then that's it. You get drunk. You get
no. I'd just be like, fuck this. I ain't doing this anymore. This is long. This is just long, bro. What am I doing this for, bro?
Would you do it for a short enough time so that you could get paid at least 150 grand for the rest of your life?
You only get that if you're prime minister.
I know that's
that's long.
What a manoeuvre that is.
What you got to do to become prime minister is long. I got to like campaign and hey man, beg.
It's the hard work, innit?
It's long, bro. Do
you know what?
Begging for votes.
You got to shake hands. Yeah, of course you got to beg for them, bro.
Beg for votes.
Beg for the people
man, I ain't
to
doing
pay
that,
you,
bro. I'll be like, hear what I'm saying, yeah? You either vote with me or you're not in it.
And that was okay.
Like, you got to promise people positions and be like, if you vote for me, if you give me your support.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm seeing people like Rishi, obviously, and like Penny Mordaunt. And
I'm a man of the people.
If you give me your support, that the Treasury is yours. You will be Chancellor of the Exchequer. Yeah. And you know, the other guy's going, this sounds amazing. All right, you've got my support. Fuck off, man. What are you promising? I can only offer you Home Secretary. I don't know about that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can only offer you business secretary. Well,
whereas you'd be like this.
The Commons.
Are you trying to say you'd be like this, Kay? It's a bit mad, you know, bruv. If I'm honest, I don't really know what's going to happen because I don't even know if I'm going to be in here. But you know what?
Boy, I could give you like a junior ministerial role.
Yeah.
How about? No, I can't make you foreign minister, but I can make you head of the Foreign Office.
Yeah,
Same-
okay, yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
Same thing, really.
It's got foreign in it.
Same
You know
thing,
what I'm
really.
saying? Yeah.
No, what's that one Matt Hancock's got? Department for Leveling Up.
that's-
See you? You're
Yeah,
the leveling
level
up,
up
man,
guy.
you know?
Do you know what that sounds?
Do you know what, bruv? Your levels,
yeah,
innit?
Yeah, your levels.
Your levels.
Yeah, leveling up.
So I'll make you Secretary of State for leveling up. That is the most dickhead position ever. They schooled man said leveling up. Not Matt Hancock, sorry, Michael Gove. They gave Michael Gove that position, like what's it, Secretary of State for leveling up. Big man.
That is the
Can't
kind
even
of
clap properly. Real talk. He can't even clap properly. Well, level up what? Level up to what? If Matt Hancock was a Pokemon, that's the final level. Fuck out of here, bro.
Could you imagine?
Fuck out of here, bruv. That's the third evolution. Nah, bruv. Delete. Anyway, I think
man.
we've gone on for time, bruv.
I think we've had a good episode out here
This has
today,
been
man.
wonderful. If you liked it, go follow us all and share the episode. Share it with your friends. Go put it in someone's news
Put it
phone.
in. Go put it in someone. Go
Yeah,
on. Go
yeah,
put
yeah.
it in them.
Yeah.
Go on.
But-
I mean, the podcast into their phone. That's what I mean.
100%, yeah.
And if you like us loads more than that, which
Follow us on
obviously you do.
Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
Follow us
Bare
on
content
Instagram
there.
and TikTok. Ain't got a clue. We're nearly at 1,000 followers.
We'll this time next week, or next record even, we'll be at 1,000 followers. And also, you love us enough to go on a Patreon, man. It's like, was it like £3? Extra episodes,
Yeah,
every single week.
Free
where
quid.
we get actually unfiltered.
Listen, £3 makes me get closer to the expenses, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So then
Let's get on the same wages that these MPs are on via Patreon, and then let's see how
basically
we
what
change.
we're saying is, you lot make us rich, innit?
Make us rich.
Make us rich.
Make us rich. And in
Nah,
return,
real talk,
we will make
real
you
talk,
laugh.
Real talk. We still ain't recoup the podcast equipment money back, innit?
Well,
So
we're going to have to write that off as a creative expense.
I've been K Kurd, that's Marcus Bronzy. This has been
Marcus.
Ain't Got a Clue. Peace.